Alrighty, what's going on to every single person out there from the east, west, north, and the south, wherever this you might be watching us from? You're welcome to the show, your show, our show, the show that keeps you going each and every day. We call it Tea Time on PlusTvAfrica, the only station in the whole world that speaks it as it is. If you get a better deal anywhere else, we'll switch off our transmitters, and that will never happen. You know that, right? You're welcome to the show. My name is Miles, the eighth wonder of the world, and a happy Democracy Day to every Nigerian out there. Today is June 12th. I think there used to be shoes and hairstyles called June 12th. June 12 hairstyle, June 12 shoes, and not. Yeah.
I never knew how it looks like, but I knew that was.
All right, cool. And you're wondering who are those people that are more money in the back and more money in the back? Okay, so I have some people in the building who always make it happen for me. I have Bimi on the extreme right. Bimi Mudush.
Bimi Modish, please.
Mudush.
Yeah. Imagine me calling you Mouse.
Yeah. Being paid, shy. Yeah. Being paid. How are you?
Hade being paid, I'm good.
Hade with an H. Being paid, how are you?
Good.
Like, I'm just.
He's mean.
Look, you rude.
I'm rude.
You're rude.
Rude. Okay. So how are you doing?
I'm good.
What did you do with your weekend?
A lot. I was on
Give
the
us like
pedal, just pedaling machine, and I was just going. Like, I didn't expect the energy, but
the good thing is this: at the end of the day, your bank account has the energy. So
yeah,
that's cool.
Thank you.
And I have my guys, my G on the side. Toby is the build the cash money, cashless policy.
No, today I'm just Toby, your favorite money.
No, to be the boss.
Oh yeah, she's wearing a tag that says the boss. I don't even understand what that is, but
it's called a lapel pin.
What?
A lapel pin.
This is a lapel pin.
Yes.
Okay, we learn every day.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like school badge to me, sure, but it's okay. My lapel pin. But that's not lapel pin, just so you know, darling.
Okay, so what's the lapel pin?
We'll get there when we get to that point. I will show you what the lapel pin. So how did your weekend go?
My weekend goes the same way. I was at home.
Toby is the only person I know in the whole world that doesn't do anything of great importance to the weekend. She just sleeps.
No, not that I didn't really sleep this weekend. But the thing is, when you want to go out,
right,
you not think that immediately you step out of your door. I've never reached bus stop. Immediately you're reaching your door. Money has come.
20K I've won.
You not be calculating like, what did I do?
It's very funny thing. You not be like, you not be checking your balance. Not be like,
what did I
use money to do? So I'd rather just sit in my house and be.
It's really crazy, but the fuel hike and all that has it been affecting you guys? It's crazy out there.
Conductor insulted me this morning.
God. This guy had to talk that conductor, and we are always forming boss, cash money, cash money.
If I should take Uber from my house, do you know how much?
You have to do advertisement for another company. Instead of just a cab.
If I should take cab from my house, do you know how much it's gonna cost me?
Well,
it's a lot.
Don't worry, we are in the same shoe. Don't let me form my.
Don't see this man's mom like to carry cab on the.
Me, I know how money. If you know how many kilometers or miles I trekked.
I heard Mouse is the lord of cab. Like, he just carry his phone like, okay,
everyone has a permanent.
He doesn't joke with air condition at all. Yeah. You know, see, he's always fresh.
Welcome to the show. Let's move away from whatever this day was said. It's going to be an interesting day, actually. We're going to have so much fun. We're going to discuss some things but over the weekend, some things happened over the weekend. We have the weekend recaps. The UEFA Burna Boy performs at Champions League. That was amazing.
It was huge.
It was huge.
I saw snippets. I didn't watch the whole performance.
Yeah, I didn't watch the whole
I just saw a bit here, and I'm like, I'm proud of what our
Davido World Cup, Burna
Boy. I'm proud of what artists are doing and promoting our name and at least in a good light.
Yes, in a good light.
Yeah.
Everybody, there's no week that passes by that okay.
Something great about what we're doing and all. And it's so my Ghanaian brothers and sisters. It's so bad that we're having Gaiki, that Ghanaian artist. What did she sing? What's that song? Is it?
My mind for you.
Yeah, my mind. She's gonna be on the show tomorrow. She's confirmed already. So my Ghanaian. So I wanted to talk about Ghanaian people. She might say I'm not coming again.
But this one that they are claiming our people. What's going on?
It's okay. We're all one.
They're not giving us. Okay.
We can borrow them. We can borrow them some other artists, but
you can borrow them portable. No, borrow. Dash them portable.
No. Portable is still national treasure, but we can.
Wow, you guys are evil. I'm loving the basketball you guys are bringing. Another thing that happened over the weekend, the BT Awards, Burna Boy and Tems, they bagged multiple nominations each. That's another huge thing. Tems is one of those artists that she's not really doing promotion, putting everything in your face, but you keep hearing about the massive big
Yeah.
things she's doing. Like,
Same.
like, is it the terms and conditions of her behind that's making
Oh
everything?
my
God.
Like, I'm just asking. I just want to know. But she's a good writer. She's a good singer, and she looks
I work is
relatively
speaking
good.
for her.
How what?
I work.
That's another thing. Thank you for saying that, Bing. Like, your work, I see this all the time. If you like, be doing nonsense work, it will show. Your work will speak for you, no matter how long it takes. Somebody will notice, like, that's actually good work. So yeah, I think our work is speaking for her. I pray some other people's work speaks for them too. Moving away from that, let's see some videos that caught our attention. We have a lot of videos that caught our attention, but today we'll be taking them in not at a
Bits and
stretch.
pieces. Bits and pieces.
Maybe bits and pieces. All right, cool. Let's see one of the videos that caught our attention today, and we will be right back. All right, welcome back to the show. Tea Time on Plus TV Africa. When we started playing that video, I saw the expression. Bingbe was one of the first set of people who started laughing like.
Oh my God.
Until yes, you did laugh.
But that was not how I laughed.
And she was laughing, and immediately she heard the sound. She was like,
Yeah,
and the expression
oh my
changed.
God,
Do you understand? Now, that guy's name is Gabriel. He was a very okay, normal person before now. He's still normal, but he had a fire incident that took, yes, he had a fire incident that took like at least 40% of his skin and everything. It was really bad. He had to go on to go surgery and all that. Now, he wasn't doing this until after the fire incident. So this tragedy
it's actually
brought him forward to become this man that he is now. Now, immediately after that, they say they say he burned some of his lips. I'm just saying. And after the discussion, he just found out that he could make some sounds, and this is amazing. I don't think some trumpeters can even produce this.
like if you just I know when his story came out, one of the bloggers carried him and all, and I was like, wow, I was really impressed because this is when I don't know the English to use blessing. We are blessing in disguise. I'm not playing me.
Is that one too?
Yeah,
like, did you listen to the vocals when he was eating those? I wasn't expecting. I was expecting, like, I was waiting forward for him to eat it. Then I was like, are you for real? The keys, the vocals.
I'm just happy like he's not letting his
the
situation
to get
he
in
just
him.
like found a good way to like everything should work for me.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's move away from that.
Mouse, please.
Okay. You people don't rate me. You people in this place.
No, just stick to the
on this
one you
table.
know how to do.
You people do not rate me. You guys don't rate
This
me.
is what you are
This
good
is
at.
what you know
I'm
how
good
to
at a lot of things.
Pick
Not
a
just
struggle.
this. Not just this. Are you just good at sitting here? Don't you make clothes? Don't you do things? Well, what do you do? We'll get there. Well, it's okay. Let's see another video that caught attention. We'll be right back in a bit.
A problem, they just please give me. My phone is dead. I'll call my dad.
Well, how will you eat food of 12,000 naira?
No, I can pay for it. It's okay. Don't worry. I'll call
You pay for it. Now you've been here for 5
I'll
hours.
pay for it, guy. My phone is dead. Don't worry.
You
I'll pay for it.
ate food of 12,000.
I can even eat food of biscuit. Don't worry. I'll pay for
You're
it. Just
disgracing
give me
yourself.
I should that's myself.
Yes, of
for
course.
M12K.
Yes.
It's me that
Drop your iPhone. You're a big
I
girl.
made a mistake.
It's not a mistake.
It's
It's not a mistake. You should know what you are doing outside. Don't claim what you are not, young
I
lady.
should claim what I'm not.
Yeah, don't claim what you are not. How can you eat food of?
When I first of all saw that story, I had to go and do thorough investigation to know what happened. And it's alleged that the guy was not even there. like let's say she was waiting at the restaurant for the guy. I know this kind of restaurant. I'll be like, oh, ma'am, you have to order something if you still want to retain your table. And that's when she now ordered the 12K food.
Wow.
So I think that's why the guy was probably very this way about it. Yeah. But then, if you think about it, so please, why eating Ibu regime? 12,000 naira, sister. What are you eating? Look at as you're small like me. I eating 12K food.
But then I feel there are better ways to go about this. This kind of situation, you can just leave. So what you have to video the situation and then when you know you are going, there's this say that ladies, if you are going out on a
Carry
date,
vex money.
Go with your card.
It's very important.
And then if they tell you okay, you have to get something so that you can retain your seats. What happens to juice?
Juice.
Water, H2O.
Anyways, I would say, in the world where we are today, where everybody's keeping receipts of what happened, what transpired, just to be on the safe side. Now, the word of mouth now doesn't even cut across a lot of things. And she said, like, when did I say it? If I don't have anything to prove it or to prove my innocence.
Okay,
but wait till you then. Why do you have to bring it online? I saw a lot of comments from guys saying, when you know you don't have money, why would you take a babe out?
I've been on outings with females. Like, I've had one that like, come on, let me take you out. Take me out. Sammy can attest to this, my best friend can attest. And I get there, and you're there with two other friends. And this is not exaggeration now.
She wants to take you out and she came with friends.
Two friends, and you guys are ordering. And my budget for that day was just 10,000 or like, give or take. I mean, but I know she won't take me out. Okay, maybe she's one buying one or two things, but let me just hold money just in case. And you guys are ordering, and they're taking fish, and the fish is big. One fish is 4-5 in that place. So this was not correct. I can't talk in Kobe. One in Kobe in that particular place, 1.5. I come back humble. I went to eat fish, but I cannot eat fish again. Even the drinks, I was rationing my drink. I took one bottle of drink for so long. Normally, I'll have gone like 3. So I was really upset at the end of it. I was extremely upset. Like, why didn't you tell me you're going to my house? You want to pay? I'm like, why wouldn't I pay? If I could make a video and share that kind of thing, I would still say the same thing. Now, when you're going out on a date, if you don't have your money, stay in your house. 12,000 naira food at a sitting is too much.
It's
now,
a lot.
Some people will say it depends on the kind of restaurant she went to. It depends on the kind of place they met. Some places are expensive. Some places they'll bring dumplings for you. Dumplings alone is like 8,000 naira. Dumplings just 8,000 naira, right? So it depends on the kind of place you go to. Like, okay, this person is not here yet, or let me just be a little bit lenient and let me just wait. Let me say, please, can you give me a jar of fresh juice? And start with that. And be zimping it. Don't gulp it. Zimp. Do you understand? But you are eating 12,000 in this time.
And
do you know what's going on? And you're saying the guy, oh, go and pay. Go and sell your iOS phone.
She said,
but she paid for power bank or she needed to charge.
Everybody will say
she said she was going to pay for it.
If she could pay for it, that video won't be there. Do you know that? If she
said her phone was down.
Hello. The place, the restaurant they're coming from, it's not this candle they
she
put on.
has a cord. She doesn't have charger head.
Every place in the world has a charger head. Every place.
The lady, she doesn't have a charger. She has a cord.
Oga.
But please, ladies, don't let them be embarrassed.
Please, I beg.
We need to do better.
If you don't have your money, you use it and say
what you can pay for.
You don't need to go to this really expensive restaurant.
Maybe the guy picked the location.
Yes,
maybe the guy picked the location.
It might not be the guy. Might not even be the guy.
You can do amala dates.
No, that's messy. No, that's messy.
We have cutleries.
To eat amala.
You can use your fork.
You can use your fork.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
What happens in the situation whereby you have nails on?
Now is a disrespect on amala for me.
So,
what about the situation where you have long nails?
But you know there are some there are some restaurants that actually serve amala. So if you go to a restaurant wearing suit and they give you amala, you use your hand.
I will remove my suit and.
What are you going to say about people that have nails on?
Do you have nails on? No.
Well, just
2 women in. No. One more video. Then let's go to stories real quick. One more video. Let's go for our stories.
I am addicted to pretending to be furniture.
What?
I think it's something I've just loved doing all my life, and
are you
I can't
okay?
explain it. I don't expect anyone to understand it.
What is she
I don't know how I'm
doing?
going to tell my family and my friend. I am addicted to pretending to.
All right, cool. There's so many pronouns for people these days. It's scary, and it's getting scarier. Some old men and women are identifying as 6-year-old babies. I know people identifying as, and this person identifies as furniture. She says she loves being a furniture, that she believes that's what she was meant to be in this world, be furniture. Like, and these are not people capping though. This is not people just trying to feel among. These is how they feel. Somebody identified herself as transabled recently. She put glue into her own eye.
Yeah, I think I saw that story.
No, bleach. Sorry, bleach.
She felt she should have
be
been
blind. She should have been born blind.
I'm like, what?
And I'm like, what is wrong with the world?
There's one I saw. He identifies as a deer in the forest, and he actually dressed up.
Just like I'll be jumping up and down.
And then they said it got to a point. I think a hunter mistakenly shot him.
I will shoot you
because he thought he was a deer. And they're like, if they should prosecute that hunter, he's just accepting him for who he said he wants.
No. But if there's a prosecution about it, the hunter is not going anywhere. If it was open season for hunting, it's fully unfair election.
But I'm like,
I mean, what
this
the world is really gradually. Did you see the video of that woman who's telling her baby, "Please be gay"?
Yeah,
like,
I saw it.
She just give it like, "Please be gay." I'm not forcing you not to be.
I don't understand what is going on.
All I'm gonna say
is that they don't really care about us.
They don't really have problems in that side. So
you think so?
I want to feel they don't have problems.
When it comes to witchcraft, they are the whole goal.
Why would you just sleep and you wake up and you tell me that you want to identify as furniture?
It's true, Sha. Assuming you are jumping on bus and you're hearing 1,000 from here to there.
Do you understand?
They will still do what they want to do. The world is just really. Now, there's some parts of the United States now they've said, okay, allow children to identify what they want to be at the particular age. You allow the child. Don't tell when you give birth. Don't say he's a boy or a girl. Wait until the child is like 13. Then okay, what do you want to be? Yes, some parts of it. Yes. Anyways, moving further, let's go to the stories. We still have some videos, we'll take that very much later. We have to come stories at time and point. Nigerian singer Oluwatobi Wande or Josh Shikpe. Let me just say the one. Shikpe. Everybody calls him Wandecoal, has claimed that he and his former producer and record label boss, Don Jazzy, created the Syllabus for music. He said a lot of people read through what he and Don Jazzy did and took from it and created their own sound. The Bumper to Bumper crooner made the claim during a recent interview. He, however, said that there was nothing wrong with the youngsters, especially they call them the new cats now. The youngsters copying what he and Don Jazzy did. Wandecoal and Don Jazzy worked together at the defunct More Hits Records and made him before parting ways in 2013. Firstly, nobody gave a syllabus or anything, as far as I'm concerned. Like this season seems like a season of brags. Everybody saying I did this, I did that, I did this first. We do not care. The only thing that cares that right now is one particular malt drink cares. We do not care. Don't worry, you get it later. We do not care, right? Even the car self care doesn't even care. Anyways, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Like, wow. Don't leave me.
Wisdom.
Stop it. You people, let me sip it out. Anyway, so we don't really care who did what first, who's doing what. Now, Don Jazzy, Wandecoal, they don't even have a right to say we pioneered or we started. What happens to the Plantation Boys? What happens to the Star Pluses? What happens to the Black Reverends? What happens to Paul Play, Ike Dairo? What happens to the Slam? What happens to all these people who actually paved the way? Remedies. What happens to all these people who were there before the digital world? Now, remove the digital world from what a lot of people are enjoying right now. They will still be struggling. Remove this mobile device in our hand and they had to go about jumping bus to go to one radio station and beg people and they will still be struggling. We don't care who is doing what. Everybody, as far as I'm concerned, are doing well and they're putting their work into
but
it.
Everybody wants to hype themselves and show that we were here from the beginning.
Like now I'm a senior
man. I saw Sam Clare posting something and it was. I'm like, I'm in my mind like. This would make me sound so bad. In my mind, I'm like, Sam Clef, I know you. I know, like, what? If not for Whiskey that jumped on one of your tracks, what is it, Sam Clef?
Do you know Sam Clef?
No, he was one of the big producers there. He was he produced a lot of songs
Sam
from...
Clef, Yes.
He produced a lot of songs from the Superstar album, Whiskey Superstar album.
Okay.
So it was some sort of a big deal then. Right? But now that
Then.
What?
You said then.
Yeah, he's in the United States of America doing whatever it is he's doing right now. So, but I'm just saying, like, when he was saying something like, I know you people, but at least thank goodness I was there too. So I'm like, okay, we know when you can. Which why you guys for me?
I think
Everybody this era,
Even
everybody
JJC,
just
JJC,
come back.
even JJC. Now, you know who JJC is? Funky Agile's ex-husband.
Yeah.
Yes.
JJC produced and managed a group. They call them the Big Brothers in United Kingdom. They were the biggest group way before Afrobeat and whatever hit Nigeria. JJC produced the biggest group there, the Big Brothers, and it was amazing. Before he now transitioned down, and when he comes to Nigeria with these people, let's come and thank JJC and Formula. I've never heard him bragging about it.
It was
winning international awards then. Even before the whole plantation, he was winning international awards then. Like I've never heard him brag. Like, chop your money and move.
Keep quiet.
Drop your music, promote it, give us
Be
good sounds.
humble.
Thank you.
And is that we should stop telling them to be humble again?
I love Wandecoal. I think Wandecoal is an amazing. I think Wandecoal is one of the most underrated artists in Nigeria.
Yes,
I think
Nigeria.
so. He's really amazing what he does. But all this we started together. We hear
created
what's
the
happening now.
sound.
You didn't create any sound. So what should Fela in his grave do? Fela that is the Lord. He's the creator. He's the one that like will be called this Afrobeat. What should he do? He should now die inside his grave.
What did he do?
It should come out.
It should come out and come out.
And
say-
die like. This is what are you people saying?
I feel he feels like nobody's hyping him, so he has to hype
He has to
himself.
come out and hype himself.
that's
Yeah, he
it.
dropped an album recently, Legend No Legend. I think it's a very weak album for Wandecoal.
I just
listen-
feel
listen-
I feel
Wandecoal
right now.
then
I feel right
was
now. You should just
dropping
sit
beats.
back and train people because he has. As I was saying, like he has the like him and Simi has the best vocals in Nigeria.
Who's that?
To me, when it comes
Who's
to
that?
vocals, Simi.
What's Simi?
Are you for real?
I don't know.
Simi,
AG baby Simi.
you're whining.
Kiss Simi,
Please don't
Simi.
do that.
Who lost Simi?
Not to me. Oh,
Yeah, wait.
look at Don Jazzy now.
Is this Simi like Friday?
You see, I don't even hit a vocal chords.
That's what she sounds like. She sounds very funny most times.
To
I'm just-
Simi
I'm
To
has-
just-
me,
joking.
yes.
Simi's
Look at Don
amazing.
Jazzy now. Don Jazzy will not come out and say, okay. Don Jazzy
What does he
is
do?
promoting
Does not
youngsters.
need,
Like, you should sit down, train people. Okay,
When
this
the
is
call
how
of
to sound like-
2015, giving us bumper to bumper, all those.
The Motion to Mo Hits album is one of the
It's
the
it's
best
actually
album
Yes.
so far as I'm concerned.
So,
Followed
like-
by the Superstar album.
So like he needs to go back to the drawing board and then try.
Or you should just sit back and
Real quick, before we go on a break, because we have to go on a break, there's a new pandemic in town, and it's not the podcast. It's not Nedu's podcast. Nedu's podcast
What's
is
number one? It's
no,
number
it's-
one.
Thank God.
but this one is about Guinness World Record. Everybody wants to break a world record. Now, Chef Dami now.
I love the way you said it.
Sorry, Chef Dami wants to break a record,
Cook, Dami,
a cookathon, and she wants to go 140. You know what? Let's just see a video because recently I think she got tired.
140 or 120.
No, just
It's 120.
oh, 120. And that guy from Ibadan wants to do
What's
140.
140? Yeah.
So Chef Dami recently, like, let's just see a little bit of the video here, and let's just see something real quick. My ladies, real quick before we go on a break, what do you guys can you guys say about Chef Dami?
Okay, people were saying if it was either people were supporting either because of terms and condition and all. To me, if she had actually waited, look at Ida waited for 5 years. It's not even 5 years. If we should count the years, maybe 8 years. She trained herself for 5 years before coming out, and she waited a lot of years before she came out after the India, the one that
The
broke
lady in India.
that broke the stuff. And then she was talking about her experience. She did workout sections for 5 years.
No.
She got some,
Chef Dami doesn't look
some
like she
medical
needs-
treatment
No,
for 5
Chef Dami
years.
doesn't look like she needs a lot of workout. She's Slim and fit.
She got medical treatment for 5 years, and even during the Cookathon, whatever, there were medical people on ground that were checking her.
They tell that there are no medical people there.
They were checking her stuff.
Haba.
But yeah, it doesn't like, and I'm hearing she turn off gas to pick
The
beans.
thing about Nigeria is that once something enter her and we're gonna spoil it.
So what are you guys saying?
Yeah,
What's
they should
your
have
point now?
waited and they've not even given the world record to
Guinness has
Hilda.
not even confirmed
Confirm the stuff.
And then the story I'm hearing is that she was not the one that actually came out to say, I want to do this. That it's her
Church and
manager
church.
slash pastor that is pushing her, and she's not exactly
a cook,
a chef.
Okay.
She's a cook. I don't know what the difference is.
Cook and chef is
Somebody can educate me.
And they didn't even register. They didn't wait for permission.
That they said that Guinness told them to hold on or something.
But they went ahead already.
But they went ahead.
Because they'll now do that thing of our master Jesus will not wait for anybody. Let's do this.
Well, wow. I'm not saying she can do it. I'm not saying she cannot do it. I mean, she can do it.
We are supporting
We're
her.
supporting her. Birds
with an R. Yeah, let's go.
Birds.
Then again, whoever is handling her social media page is not helping. She pixelated that picture and Hilda's picture and said if she was actually indecently dressed, people would be supporting
anyway,
her. Wow.
Because we have
and I even heard that they're even selling there's a VIP section and there's the regular that if you want to eat the food and taste it.
Yes, which you know what I think it should be, because everybody's not a Hilda. Right, we don't all have the same resources available to us. Right?
And that just, do you know
Susie,
that Hilda, wait.
Okay.
But do you know that obviously Hilda did not just
sponsors.
wake up one morning and say,
I want to do this.
I want to do a Cookathon. It took years and months of, when did Hilda break record? When did Dami start cooking? So it's obvious that there's
Was it not last
it
month?
was not,
Because Dami wanted to damn it.
Wow.
that's just dropping. So it's obvious that there was actually no adequate planning for this thing. Someone just woke up and I'm like,
To me, it's giving competition. Like, okay.
Yeah, I
And
think
I'm
it's-
seeing,
giving
I'm seeing either I've done it for Igbo people. Now, that means must do for Yoruba.
What's
What's that?
What's the
What's
ethnicity and
the
ethnic
relation?
Anyways, for me, I
Anyways,
feel
go girl.
go get you. I just feel like we should give her a chance, right? I think she was a little bit too hasty about going about it. The person who did it and the whole Nigeria is talking about it has not even gotten her certificate. You should have just chilled. That's number one. But secondly, if Chef Dami was another bootylicious girl, it would be a different story. Listen, if Chef Dami was a very comfortable money day, everything day to pay influencers and have influencers come around, it'd be a different story. So let's critically think about this. If that girl was somebody, sent me a video and say, he sent me a picture, Mr. Man, see her, what she wearing.
No.
I'm like, what is wrong with what she's wearing? What's it called? Hilda wore the same thing, but Hilda just has a little bit more body. It's the same thing, just I own a red button. This one own a red button. What's wrong with these people? These people are evil.
What do we do now? We don't do anything now.
But I feel
Anyway,
if
so
it
you
is
guys
somebody
just
that
give-
have money, they will have more understanding and knowledge to this thing.
I just feel they did not.
So wow, this is
Yes, they
deep.
didn't plan it
So
well.
money breeds understanding and knowledge.
No, don't get me wrong.
That's what you just said. You said if it was somebody.
one chance.
That's what you said. You said if it was somebody who had money, you have
No.
more knowledge
The
and
way
understanding.
you pictured that it was delicious. People were saying it was Chioma. I saw a post. When people say it was Chioma, people support it.
Don't
Chioma
go
would
there.
not even.
If Chioma goes to do this inside Sambisa Forest, it will be massive. So
Yeah,
let's
it
just
will be
leave
massive,
that.
but then she's going to give it. She's going to give it
Says-
space and time. And
But Nigerians, you should leave Guinness World Record.
you should calm down.
So many want to break so many things.
I've seen one from
that
Yekiti. He said he wants to watch movie for 140 hours.
Yep.
Another one wants to do paintathon. She wants to break
paint,
the
yeah, yeah.
record for longest
Longest,
hours.
yeah, of
People
painting.
should realize. It's as if you that just gave.
I think then when Kathy did it,
Guinness,
the social media was not blowing up like this. So now that social media is blowing up, everybody wants to have fame.
That needs to pay Guinness.
Do you know the deals she's getting
I'm
now?
telling you.
Maxwell, she's just saying, I'm happy to, I will soon announce to you, like, I want to do longest drinking tea. Tea-taton.
Yes, I think we're going to do a tea-taton. You guys know. We're going to do a tea-taton, but after this break. Let's go for a music break. You don't do tea-taton, really. Let's go for a music break. We're back in a bit.